Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a living room that needs my attention. So join me today as I clean my living room. I also got some errands to run, got to pick up a kid from school, run by the grocery store. So spend the day with me. Come on, why not? I'm gonna get this little corner cleaned up. We switched around our boys' bedroom the other day and they left a few things in here. However, this chair is gonna have to stay for a little bit until I figure out what in the world I'm gonna do with it. tables I got secondhand, but I really, really like them. I'm thinking about getting some baskets maybe to go on the bottom, or something to keep maybe blankets in for the fall. Tell me what you think. Oh my word, the mess that is under my couch. How many of you have kids that just let their toys go under there and then they're in the abyss? All for mom to pick up next time she moves the couch. I'm just dusting, buddy. Can you just dust
I can stand on the bricks.
And
Hey, a fireplace.
here, you want to sit the picture right there with the other ones for me? Thank you very much.
I can sit this on here. Mama, I love things.
Oh, I love you being with me.
I love things.
You sit that right there on that table.
This is glass.
Yes, these are. They're very easy to break. Be very careful.
Very careful to break.
Yeah.
Easy. You can actually break it easy.
Yeah, you can.
It's strong to break.
You're strong enough. I think you can totally.
Trying to break it easy. but I love these.
You love these too? That's good to
We
know.
all the ones.
Yeah. But I don't know if I love them in my living room.
I love
So,
them
a
in the
little more
living
of
room.
a nautical theme. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave these in here or if they might move to the
The
bedroom.
camera.
But yeah, don't mess with it.
I'll get myself in the camera.
So you're gonna see yourself in the camera.
I'm gonna get lucky.
So for now we're gonna put them up here, but they will probably find a new home soon. I hope my phone doesn't fall. I don't have the thing for my car yet. I have to order one next payday. So I can do more of this one-on-one talking with you guys. That would be awesome. So, like I said, everything's coming to a halt for cleaning, and we are headed to pick him up from the school. So, let's get this thing done. Let's go for a ride on a rainy day. Now I know in Arizona you have monsoon season. So on the East Coast, I'm not sure what we're having right now, but it has rained like every day for the past week. And it's supposed to rain all this week. So it's crazy. And a lot of people can't drive when it rains. Ain't nobody love me like Jesus. Ain't nobody love me this good. Ain't nobody love me like Jesus. And I know, nobody could. So real quick, we have to run to the store and just grab a few things we need for the house. little cakes come out, it's about time for Mama to start doing some fall decorating. So be looking for that video coming in September. Let me get my keys. Push it on up. are so many toys in here. We have definitely got to do a declutter before the holidays come. Was supposed to be a little toy toolbox, but it is now a little toy car storage container. It turns out really good because you can take some out and then we can put them right back in there and it keeps them off the floor at night. If we can just get him to clean them up at night. Okay, y'all, am I doing something wrong here? Because I've never used one of these before. I just recently bought this. I was hoping it would save me some time, but it's really a pain. So I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what. Leave me a message in the comments. Am I doing it correctly? Do I just need a better brand? Or what in the world did I do wrong? Okay, now that that's over, let's make some homemade biscuits. These biscuits turn out to be delicious. Everybody wants me to make them again, so I'm sure you'll be seeing me make them soon. It would have been nice to use a pastry cutter for this. It would have probably been a lot easier. But I don't have one, so you improvise and use what you got. This part is so satisfying to me. I love to knead the dough. It's so much fun and somewhat relaxing. is one of my favorite ways to make a whole chicken. It just falls right off the bone. The meat is so tender. It is absolutely delicious. Alright y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me, cleaning with me, and just spending the day with me. And if you did, I hope you'll like and subscribe and share it with your friends. Alright y'all, until next time, stay thankful and be blessed. Bye y'all.